Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. Today we're going to be working once again on the hashtag ABC April 2025 challenge. And we are to the letter P. As usual, the links are in the description for the two lovely YouTubers that are hosting this. Craft channels 7 Plaza and Crafty by Tony. And both of them have links to the prompts on their page if you are so inclined to want to download them. Okay, so for the letter P, their options that they gave, and again, these are not all-inclusive. You can use whatever you want. I usually go rogue for these, but their options to do things that begin with P are pockets, paper clips, using packaging, and paper dolls. So what I'm going to do is involving pockets, but not really creating them. More, I'm going to be adding them to my Teal journals. So I'm going to take all the ones that I've been collecting and making throughout my colored journal series. And I will describe them a little bit because there's definitely some new people that have joined since this April challenge has started. So there's a lot of old stuff in here, but I have made everything and there is a video for everything. So if there's one specific one that you are like, oh, I'd really like to see how that's done, leave a comment below and I will see if I can hunt down that video for you and give a link to it in the description. A lot of them are self-explanatory. There's a little bit more that are a little bit more confusing, but I'm going to add these pockets to my two journals. Now, I believe I counted that there's 12 pockets. So I have the two journals. I've got this lovely paper Timmy Holtz one, which I adore, and it has 2 signatures. So I got 2 options for that, and then the cute little bee journal, and there's 1 signature for that. So if there are 12 pockets, I could do 4 for each signature. Okay, so let's see if I can just do a quick divide on these and then go from where I want. I do butterfly, that's got to go there, and that's probably got to go there. And let's see, this is definitely grungier. This is definitely grungier. And since these two are technically the same, we'll put 1 in each. That works there. And this is a Tim Holtz with a dangle, so that can go there. Grungy. Okay, so I'm down to these. And grungy. All right, this has got the birds on there, so we'll do that one. And this has flowers, so I think I'll do that. And do here. So we have 4 for that, and that means we should have 8 for this. So we have 1, 2. This is literally 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna put this one aside for now. We'll put the B ones in, and then we'll go back to that one. Okay, so since we have 4, we are going to put 2 in the front of the signature and 2 in the back. Now, I can't say these are going to be all the pockets. I might end up making some more. I do have some belly bands left over on the side. I do have some things that could be quick little side tucks. I've always got, I don't know if I pulled the one out of here of this guy. I thought I had one that was tealish. That could definitely work. Put that to the side. I just got so many fun things laying around that sometimes I forget to pull them out. That could go with it, but we're going to go with that for now. Okay, so that is a definite regular pocket. This is actually an envelope that wraps around. It's a little bit more on the greenish side, but when I put it next to the green one, it looked more teal, so it's going to go in the teal version. This is not necessarily a pocket, but I'm thinking I'm going to glue it down for a pocket, and then it could be a flip out journaling spot. And this is one of my coffee dyed cards, and I could probably, it has, obviously it's got a pocket in there, but I could probably glue it down so that it is a side tuck, tie tuck this way. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, let's see where we can put these things. Okay, now I'm thinking I want to have something kind of plain to do the wraparound. But I don't necessarily want that in the front. I still have to decorate it though. Actually, that works pretty good. I think I like that. I think I could do that. All right, we're gonna put that there. I'm just gonna leave that tucked in because I don't want to glue them yet in case I have to move them. All right. That could be really pretty there. I think. Nope, I think I like that. I like the juxtaposition of teal against the beiges. So let's do that. Again, we will put that in. I've got a lot of blank pages in this one if you saw the original where I get to go back and decorate. So, all right. So the second half of the signature. That can be a tuck. That's a belly man tuck. All right, should I put something there? That would be cute. I think I might do that there. And then so that's the opposite of the B. And then this one was on coffee dye page, which is right here and there. Well, that would be fun there, I think. Lots of teals and blues there. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. All right, let's go ahead and glue these down. All right, so this is going to be a side tuck, so we're going to do this. I hope everyone is doing well today. I can't believe it's already midway through April. I was just talking about it with my husband recently, and I mean, seriously, third of the calendar, third of the year gone already. Baseball season in full swing. Before you know it, it's going to be, fall and football season. I don't know. It's just getting old. I think I'm just getting old. All I keep thinking about, though, is, each month that goes by, I'm closer to, retiring and Social Security. That's my thought. Okay. If it's around, but I'm not going to get into that. You know how that goes. Okay. That is a definite pocket. This is really thick, so I'm going to make sure that I put enough glue on here for it to stay down. All right, raise it up just a little bit, and we're going to hold it for a minute. Now, I film these a couple days ahead of time from when they get posted usually. I was watching, so I don't know if it's happened yet, but I was watching those eagles. I'm still like to peek in them every once in a while. The two, Sunny and Gizmo, I think is the second name. And the one is like trying to fly already. It's kind of crazy how like you could just watch them one day and like the next day you pop in and they're like twice the size. It's amazing how fast they're growing. All right, I think that is okay. So we'll be able to put a fun tag or something in there. I love it. Okay, so back to this side. All right, so we have this. Now this is going to be interesting to try to glue in because it is. So I'm gonna throw some glue. Oops. In its grooves. And slide it on in. And oops, one page though, Lisa. One page. And it should be okay because after I slide it in, it's not going to get glued any farther in because the glue is all way inside the corners. Okay, I think that should be good. And a little bit of the envelope corner raised up, but we'll glue that in. yeah, so I'll be able to put something in there. I can't tell if that was a glue stick or part of the pocket raised up. I think it's okay. Yep, I think it's good. All right. Yeah, I'll be able to throw some decoration on this side. Be able to put a pocket in there. And that side's been decorated. I like how that goes with my digital. If you haven't checked out the Teal digitals, they are linked to my below for their freebie in my Ko-fi account. I love them. I think they turned out great this time. I just absolutely love them. Okay, and was that it? Oh, no, this one. Okay, so this one is going to be a side tuck. So it's going to be these two sides and bottom. All right, and this is a fun one with the border punch in there. I don't think I mentioned, like I said, that other one was an envelope. That's obvious. Saw the inside for that, but yeah, so this is made to be able to journal on and be able to do that and be able to, as usual, stick something else in there. I love it. This was a cluster group that I did where I attached the stuff with stamps. So this is all, was not glued down until I decided to attach it to this, and then I glued it in some spaces and then decorated with the butterflies. So that was a cluster I made with a applique. So that was that one. And this, oh, I talked about that one. This is the coffee dye journal cards. They are available, I don't think I mentioned, in my Etsy store. And I think this is half of one of those. Yeah, with a fun digital. Okay, all right, so we got the 4 in this one. I love the snap closure, by the way. It really does just like, boom, it snapped. Boom, it snapped. Okay, so we've got the two signatures for this. All right, so we've got these two, which are recent pockets that I did, and I still haven't put a decoration on that. I'll have to go back and add some decorations to that, and probably that. But this is a triple pocket that I did, and I have 2 of them. This one's more decorated with digitals and such in there. So we've got those 2. Put 1 in each. And then I've got these 2 wraparounds. This one has a spot to be able to put a journal card in the front band, and then when I attach it, wrapping it around a page, there's going to be another spot. And this has one of those ribbon clasp dangles on there that are so fun. And this has worked out well. It's got a little clock. It's kind of steampunky-ish, Tim Holtz-ish, but I like that. So we got a wraparound. We got to make sure that it dangles out. And then the other wraparound I haven't really decorated it too much, but I've got 2 journal cards that can go in there, and it has oh, this is, I'm sorry, this is over the top of the page, not a wraparound, over the top of the page, and then it's got journal cards that tuck in for that. So this is, it is a pocket, but it does go over, and these are going to tuck in. So we'll put that and that. All right, and then I've got 4 more. So these are going to be side tucks. This one is made from a time card, and it's been folded up and added a little tag in there with a fabric pull. But when I attach this, this can be a side tuck, either direction, but probably this is going to go sticking out so that it can be seen. So we'll put that one there, and then this one is a book page folded and with a pocket, and I might just glue this one all the way down because this paper can be a little bit more unforgiving with the side tag, but we'll see what page we end up putting it on. So that's is probably equal to that. And then these two are just straight up pockets with no tag to go inside. So we'll just do that. Now I'm randomly just separating them, but I could switch my mind if I felt like it. All right, let's see what we got for the first signature. Put this glue together before it clogs while we're figuring out where to put these. Okay. All right, so we got 4 for the front, so 2 in the front part before the tie, and then 2 in the back. Well, right off the bat, that could be fun there. Lots of garbage going on there. Lots of sprinkles, lots of that. So I think I'm going to do that. Well, let's see what I can put here since I have one in the front. And over the page, it kind of blends a little too much, I think. It doesn't blend there, obviously. Now, what about, yes, I don't want to put that. That's not going to go. Did I put that? No, I wanted that to go on the other side. Okay, so let's do this one. And we want the journal card to face out so it's easier to pull in and out. And then when it's glued down, we will add these journal cards. Okay. All right, so we're with that. Okay, so now we need let's see, what about necessarily put one on. Oh, I think I kind of like that. Across from that yellow page. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, we'll put that there. All right, so we have this yellow page, and I don't really want to block all that. I really like that. So I think we're going to be okay by putting it on here because it is. Yeah, let's do that. All right, now, first thing I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to see if I can find a stencil. And we're just going to stencil around the outside a bit. Let's try that. Now, of course, I wasn't thinking about doing this. And I'm not sure this is the best to do, but we're going to give it a shot. Just add a little bit of color, not really doing much more than adding some color. Okay, let's cover this up before I put my elbow in it, because that's how I roll. Yeah, that'll work. I'm just gonna center it. I think I am gonna glue this whole thing down though, because it's got 3 pockets and I don't think it needs to be a 4th pocket. All right, so I'm gonna glue it down with my Uhu. And put a little bit on the side envelope that's sticking out. All right, do our best to sort of center it and push it down. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm gonna just, seems to be stuck, but I'm gonna just put a little glue because it's gonna be kind of bendy there near the center of the signature. Okay, all right, baby bear tag and mama bear tag and papa bear tag. Beautiful. Yeah, I love it. Okay. All right, so this one is going to go here. Now I'm going to stick it to the edge, and I think I'm going to make this a side tuck. So we're going to glue. I'm going to glue the bottom and the outside, or not the outside, but the all right. Okay, oops, need some glue there. Okay. I just keep peeling stuff up here, don't I? Put a little bit of glue on there. Okay, that's cute, sticks out a little bit. All right, and this pocket is going to go there. We're going to do 3 sides on that. These were the, I recently did the distress sprays that I got, and did some sort of play with that. And these were, this one I feel was the watercolor boards. Definitely has some thickness to it, but these were fun to play with. Have to do that again soon. There's just so much stuff that I want to play with and so little time. Okay. All right. Okay, so we'll have a pocket there that we'll be able to put one of the tags in. I have a pile of tags, so I'm not worried about it right now, but we're just doing P for pockets. All right, so we got a pocket there, and we got the second pocket in the front, and then we go to the back half of this first signature, and we've got the third one, and we just need to glue the 4th one in. Okay. So the question is, do I want to do anything around this? Down here. And I think I will. Should I use the same one? Why not? Actually, this is a little bit more, I think I like that one. It's got a little bit more lines. Yeah, let's do that one. Oops. top page out here. Yeah. All right, and we're going to go ahead and I don't really have a repeat on them. Whoops. And a little bit at the top. Even though I don't think the top's going to be showing, I think more it's going to show is along this side. Okay. Well, that's fun. Pretty much did everything except right there. Okay, and there you are. Okay, so this is a over-the-top page, and I'm just going to, glue it like right about there, and all we need to do is glue the bottom down because it is also a side tuck belly band kind of thing, or we're going to glue that, and I'm not going to worry about the top because it's going to be held down by gravity. And we're going to glue the bottom of this one. All right, come on, there we go. I think I was fighting with gravity trying to point it upward. All right, this is going to have to be a future decoration. I did this one with the green journal I just did. When I made this video with these pockets, I only decorated a few of them. But yeah, throw a little bit of decoration on there, some decor on there, and this I forgot to. Pretty big journal card, so I'm gonna round it pretty big. So I'm only sliding it to this side just for fun, but that can go. I think I like it there. This one's a little bit brighter because it kind of helps the contrast of being similar. And this one can go in there. Yeah, I like that one. I made them so they stick out a little bit, kind of like a little tab, adds a little interest to it. And this side is going to be able to get also some decor and some decoration there. Yeah, I like it. All right, first signature done. And yep, we're not sticking out. We're good. Okay. I just had a moment of, oh no, is it sticking out too far? But it's not. Okay, now for this. All right, so we've got a straight pocket. This will glue all the way down, and then this wraps around from the side, and this gets fully glued down. Okay. All right, 2 in the front half and 2 in the back. Now I decorated that one already. That is an option. You are a shorter page, so I think I kind of like that there. Let's see, because I got lighter colors there. It's got the round flowers like that, so I think we might see what that one goes. So we got one there. Let's see what the back holds. So the back, opposite of that, is that extra pocket page I already got in there. So we don't need to put something there. like that one there, believe it or not. I think that color match, it's got this kind of burgundy color there. That's part of that. And like I said, these end up being a tag and a another tag. And I don't mind that, because it has that same kind of rust look in there. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so we'll put that one there. Now that's on the back half. So I got one on the front half and one on the back half. So I need another one in the back half here. Oh, I like that one there. And I've already actually dyed it a little bit. So I got like a water stain. And the flowers, I like that. Okay, so that's in the back half of the journal. So this one, oh, I like it there because it goes with those colors. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's do that. I like how a plan falls into place. All right, so this one we are going to glue all the way down just because of paper. Make sure there's enough, and I'm going to put it just a bit offside because then there is space to still leave some journaling room, same as over here. Whoops, I'm supposed to glue that part down. Let's get the glue off. Get it to the point where it's dry. All right, I think it's okay. It's just that one little point there. Okay. I think we're okay. All right, and to the next one, which is here. All right, so this is a pocket, so I'm going to glue the 3 sides for this. And we'll center this one as well. This is those master boards I did recently, the neutral master boards, that I made a pocket out of one of them. Yeah. Okay. All right, so the 2 in the front are done, so we just need the 2 in the back. And this one, the 3 pocket, I did not decorate. I just did the outside, so this will have to also be decorated a little further. And I have plenty of digitals and stuff like that still in my envelope that I can decorate these when we go back through and get a chance to do that. All right. Put that out a little bit so I can still see that lovely kind of watercolory stenciling I did over there. Okay. All right, so baby bear tag, mama bear tag, and papa bear tag. Beautiful. Okay. All right, and I think last but not least, we have the wraparound. All right, so this is a belly band, so we need to just glue this side in. All right, make sure this is fully in and down. So that we got tag space here and tag space there. And do the same on this side. All right, there we go. I love it. All right, pockets. Fun stuff. So again, like I said, if you see a pocket that you liked, throw a comment in the description, and I will do my best to find the video to link it. I made these a while ago. These are fun. I'll have to make these again. Those are easy to do. Yeah, so we are getting well on our way with pockets. It's getting a little chunkier. Okay. All right, we're going to call this video done for pockets. I could be adding the rest of the belly bands and other few, like tuck spots that I have, but I will leave that for another video. I really like that color on there. That's going to be fun. Yeah, so if you want to see how these two teal journals progress, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel so you get notified when these pop up, as well as hit the thumbs up button. I would truly appreciate it. It definitely is very, very humbling when I get support from all you wonderful YouTube viewers. All right, that is going to be it for me today. I appreciate each and every one of you that stops by, and as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day.